We left the UK on the 11th of February, and just to put you in the picture, we normally make our applications to the United Nations and the WHO about a month in advance of any mission that we're going on. And the UN will come back to us 2 weeks before we're about to leave, and they will approve us seats on the convoy into Gaza. So we left on the 11th, four of us, all surgeons, knowing that we had approval from the United Nations and the WHO to enter Gaza on the 12th of February. On the 13th of
Hmm.
February. On the 12th, we did all our briefings as normal. And at 9:30 in the evening on the 12th of February, we were told that all four of us had been denied entry into Gaza by CogAT, who are the coordination of government activities in the occupied territories. They're basically part of the IDF. They don't have to give you any reason why they deny you entry. They are allowed to just deny you entry. Following that denial on the 13th, we were advised by the WHO and the United Nations and the FCDO to reapply for the next convoy, which was due to leave on the 18th. So we put all our forms in again for that one. And again, the evening before, at about 7:30, we were denied entry on the 18th. We then reapplied for the next convoy, which was the 19th. It was supposed to be the 20th, but it had been brought forward because some of the bodies had to be removed from Gaza to be given back to the Israelis on the 20th. So they'd brought the humanitarian convoy a day early. And we found out at about 9 o'clock at night, again on the 18th, that we'd been denied entry on the 19th. And again, no reason was given.
And I think on the 13th, of the 44 people who had applied, only 22 got in, and only two of them were surgeons.
Yes. So what used to happen was that the two convoys would go on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and there would be 24 seats. And normally the emergency medical teams would be given around 5 to 10 seats. Some of the NGOs already have seats on that bus. So some of the bigger NGOs like ICRC and MSF don't require those 5 to 10 seats, but the smaller agencies do. And then when the ceasefire came in, the WHO informed us that the seats would be upped from 25 to 50. And so we were expecting no problems getting in on this convoy. Actually, 44 people applied, and of the 44, only 23 got in. And of the 23, one of them will be a UN worker that just goes to the border with you, that doesn't actually enter Gaza. So of the sort of 22, only two that got in were surgeons.
Briefly, if you would, because ideally I want to give you time to respond to COGAT's statement on this. Just remind us about the work that you would have done had you got in.
So this time we were three plastic surgeons because we're plastic and reconstructive surgeons. We're not your average cosmetic plastic surgeons. And we had quite a lot of work already lined up because we've got some colleagues out there, and obviously we're running missions most months. So we knew that we were going to be split up and deployed to two hospitals, the European Gaza and the NASA hospital. We had a colleague already working at the European Gaza. He had lined up four reconstructive cases for us to do. And we knew that NASA were accepting two cases from the north for us to do once we arrived. So that's just
Mm.
word on the ground. We knew we had six. And they're not sort of, small operations. One was a child that needed its knee resurfacing, and without the surgery, will probably go on now to have an amputation above his knee.
Mm.
The other is a significant hand injury, who again is now likely to lose a couple of fingers on that hand if no plastic surgeon can get in and do the soft tissue cover.
Um,
So significant injuries.